guys, Rice here bringing you another StarCraft 2 beta commentary, and this is going to be an exciting one. I actually got this replay, and the replay file name is called Nito. And if that's not telling you something, then I don't know what will. Anyway, this is going to be a match between Tozar and LzGaMeR, GoSuCoaching.com's very own LzGaMeR. And it's going to be a really exciting match because, of course, the replay is called Nito. And I tell you what, I'm excited to do this match and for a couple of reasons, but Nito being the number one. Also, I'm going to make a couple of quick announcements while we wait for the game to start up anyway. I'm going to be doing another live cast on this Saturday, April 24th at 4 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time, -5 GMT. So for all those trying to figure out time zones and stuff, -5 GMT is basically the way for you to find out your time zone. Google it. I don't know what else to tell you. I can't do the math for everybody. And anyway, it's going to be a really, really big, exciting show match between North America's very own LzGaMeR and Europe's very own White Ra. And now this is a show match with a little bit on the line. This is going to be hosted by GoSuCoaching.com, sponsored by Havadkan. GoSuCoaching.com, sponsored by Havadkan. I don't know if that even came out right, but it was just it sounded so similar, I had to say it again out of all my own confusion, apparently. But anyway, yeah, Havadkan, professional poker player, specifically, I think, best known for online poker. I might be wrong in that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Havad. Real nice guy. He's going to actually sponsor this and have a cash prize of $150 to the winner. It's a best of 9. And, I mean, we're going to be commentating, well, I'm going to be commentating anyway, from 4 p.m. till whenever. And it could be 9 games straight or who knows what. So be sure to try to check it out this Saturday. And, man, it's going to be exciting. I don't know if you guys know, but LzGaMeR used to be a pro gamer in Starcraft 1 in Korea for 3 years. He's the only foreign player to ever win a Courage tournament in order to gain his pro gaming license. Even Idra never did that either. He got his license a different way. And it's not an easy thing to do. Noni couldn't do it. He came in second. He came damn close. Probably could have done it again if he did another Courage tournament or two. Rhett didn't do it after 3. I mean, definitely, and it probably got harder as these kids did it. But, certainly a really big accomplishment. And obviously, he was a great gamer in general. And he's taken a great liking to StarCraft 2, and it's going to be really exciting to watch him play in this show match. I've been watching him. Huge fan of LzGaMeR. He's an awesome guy, and he's going up against White Ra. I mean, one of the biggest names, if not the biggest name in Europe these days, since like the past 2-3 years anyway, placing in every big tournament out there. I mean, he was in the TSL, the IEF, WCG, Justin.TV, Invitational, all these things, if not, winning, coming in second or whatever, always placing pretty well, and a great all-around gamer, also a really nice guy from what I've heard, never talked to him. So yeah, expecting a really exciting set of games. Please join me. All right, let's get back to the game. Looks like Jake, sorry, LzGaMeR, as everybody knows him, is going for a Ghost Academy early on. He's got his orbital up already. I guess we missed that since I was blathering on about a super awesome cast that everybody should be joining me to watch this Saturday at 4 p.m. EST. And again, Tozar looks like he's actually going for a 3-gate build. He's chrono boosting Warp Tech, and he's also going for Blink. So let's put up the production tab. I know I should have had this up the entire time I was talking about whatever, so you could at least see what was going on. Looks like we got Stimbean research for LzGaMeR, and not concussive shells quite yet, so it not necessarily meaning, well, he's probably going to go with Marauders. He's got a couple out already. But look at this, making his first Ghost already. Not bad at all. Looks like he's not researching Cloak or EMP quite yet, or Mobius Reactor, sorry. I think he comes with EMP as is standard. And of course the Protoss player with Blink and Warp Gate, we can only assume that he's going to be going some sort of proxy build, and it's I don't know. I don't know if he's going to do like a Warp Gate push or what, but it's going to be exciting. And it looks like that Ghost, yeah, they do start with EMP rounds. I forgot. I haven't played Terran in quite a while. But anyway, he's going to be able to use basically EMP to destroy the army of Tozar, especially if he decides to make things like Immortals, which are really reliant on their shields, especially against Marauders. And looks like Warp Gate tech is already done, and he's able to start warping in Warp Gate. So he's going to be able to start putting up a proxy pylon, which he puts up in a sneaky-ass position behind these destructible rocks What a little bastard. And that's going to be really difficult for LzGaMeR to hold off as reinforcements just continue to be warped in over here. Now, he's also putting down a Nexus. Now, this may be a little iffy. I mean, it looks like he's looking to go for this warp-in build, and really he just basically said, well, I got 400 extra minerals that I can spend on a Nexus, whereas he could have spent that on units. It looks like LzGaMeR at this point is upgrading concussive shells. That's going to make it basically a lot easier for him to track down these stalkers as they try to run away, especially with Blink. I mean, it's already researched, so at this point they're going to be able to really do a really good job of microing. And you know, I got to say, Blink. There's a robotics facility, by the way. Blink is one of those things that a lot of people kind of discounted at the beginning, but we're seeing it used more and more. Kiwi Kaki used it in the Triple Team Strike Cup number 3 and 4, and actually in 3. He didn't play in 4. He used it in 3, and he used it in the, I think he was in the U.S.-Canada show match. I don't know. He's been using it a lot, and with great success, and I think other players are starting to catch on to it. And I got to say, Tozar on top of it, taking a couple of shots, but not even losing one stalker to mass Marauder fire over here. So nice reaction time. And again, using Blink to get away from that fire right away. Very nicely done. And now, you know, he may be sitting pretty if he can get this thing up and running before LzGaMeR decides to push out. But with this Ghost, LzGaMeR is going to be really, really dangerous. So I think the Protoss players got to watch out for some sort of early push that we could see from LzGaMeR as he starts moving out. Looks like he's no longer interested in being contained. And the Stalkers are moving in, but he's got Stim and Concussive Shells, and it looks like he's going to get a free Stalker right there as he continues to sprint across the map. By the way, this is Steps of War. I don't even know if I mentioned that. And he's going to sprint across the map and try to take out any more Stalkers. But the Stalkers with Blink are going to be able to stay ahead even of these Stim Marauders as fast as they may be otherwise. But it looks like this Pylon over here not really doing too much otherwise. At this point, he may just be hanging on to it for no reason at all. And yeah, so he's going to make some Immortals. This is going to definitely help out against the Marauders. But what about the EMP in that Ghost? If he lands an EMP or two, this could be devastating. Oh my goodness. And indeed it is. Look at that. No shield at all except for that one Immortal that just popped out into the fray. And they all go down to these Marauders. Oh my god, that was dangerous. As he blinks away, trying to buy some time to warp in shields. But this Nexus is going to go down to the Marauders. He blinks in, and he should be able to clean up the rest of the Marauders at this point, although there are some new Marauders on their way over here, and it looks like at this point he hasn't done anything. Oh man, that's unfortunate. He couldn't warp in anything because he was so busy trying to defend his own base to do some sort of counterattack or something. But yeah, obviously that wouldn't really make sense because he had nothing on his base to even defend with. He was on his last couple of Stalkers. So anyway, it looks like he's making some more Immortals, and he's going to test the water some more for of LzGaMeR to see what's going on. And now LzGaMER's got a command center expansion of his own, and that's going to put him. And he's making it an orbital on top of it all, not a planetary fortress. So that means he's feeling comfortable. He's pretty sure that he can deal with whatever is going on. Oh my goodness! Look at this. He is making a Dark Shrine. We are gonna see DT, folks. That is awesome. If you guys watched the TL Invitational, you would have seen Inca using those to devastating effect against Jinro, the Team Liquid player, who, by the way, he played well, but I mean, Inca just tore him apart with DTs game after game. It was crazy. But you know, DTs at the same time, they are beatable, especially with this observer. Oh, I thought I saw an observer. With observers out on the field. Oh, there it is. He's making an observer. I just assumed this probe was an observer going across the field. But LzGaMeR, I gotta say, he's in a good position. He's got 2 orbitals, so even with DTs, although he just used them on mules, he will be able to scan fairly well if he gets some energy up. He should save some energy. I don't know if he's even scanned in the recent past, but basically, as soon as this Dark Shrine's up, he's going to be able to warp in DTs right here. But LzGaMeR, you know what? He may move out before that even happens and try to go for a full-on attack, and that may shut down anything from ever happening, or if he waits around too long, he's going to be taken out by DTs. But hopefully he doesn't just spam mules, and he does save a little bit of energy, because otherwise he won't be able to deal with this. And there's the observer, and there are 3 DTs being made. Oh my goodness, that is scary. And I don't know if LzGaMeR's aware. It looks like they're going into his base at the same time. LzGaMeR is going for a full-on attack of his own. The DT's in the mineral line over here. He obviously knows about him, but at the same time, he's just going to go in over here on his own. Stimming, taking out a free stalker. Looks like he's going for the Immortals first. Exactly what you want to focus down, because they three-shot Marauders, ridiculous as that is. But at the same time, look at these DTs just taking out SCVs.